Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main show. It is currently 9 p.m. over here, and for all of you watching, welcome to the main whiskey battle of today. Most popular whiskey in America, blind tasting whiskey battle. Yes. Which is going to be the favorite? And for all of you watching, this is a live stream, so if you haven't already tuned into any live stream, remember, this is the only time you can completely be able to interact with me. And for all of you watching, Super Chats are king. Who will be the king of the hill out here when it comes to Super Chats? So allow more people to come into the chat room. And if you haven't followed on Instagram, it helps out if you follow on Instagram. We're going to do this amazing thing. Let me finish up one of the glasses that I have, and I'll be right back. For all of you watching, remember this is a live stream. So in the chat room, chat in the chat room, and I'm going to make sure to make this an amazing show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main main show. And for all of you watching today, we have a double header. We did a stream in the afternoon for all the people that are working, for the people to rewatch tomorrow, and also for each and every one of you. I see you, each and every one of you. I see you. I'm going to make sure to go around the room. At the beginning of the show, I usually do that, so let's start off with over here. Bob Loves Whiskey. I see you, my man. Thank you for being part of the stream. You are one of the you're one of the crew members that's actually growing really fast. If you don't know already, he has about 600 and something subscribers, and he started over here on this beautiful group that we have going. Farm Kitty, good to see you, Farm Kitty. Adelala, Adelala. I'm trying to do that like an old man. Hopefully you found that funny. I see you. Also, Shane, good to see you, Shane. And also, for anybody that comes in the chat room at the beginning of the show, I will tell you, this is probably not going to win. Jesus Christ, this is probably not going to win. I think everybody knows I hate Wild Turkey 101. I only use it for cocktails. But, well, you know what? Let's say it might win. You never know. This is going to be a blind test. Melissa Villanueva, good to see you, Melissa Villanueva. And for anybody that's coming in here, also, Nick. I see you, Nick. Hey, this is going to be a fantastic stream. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what is this about? Why are you doing this? You got so many amazing whiskeys. Reaper, why are you doing this? Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you have to throw yourself back to being a peasant. I used to be one, and at the end of the day, I enjoyed everything I had. This week is my birthday, officially my birthday week, and sometimes I have to humble myself at times. I'm going to tell you, for all of you, understand there's every product out there, every whiskey that you have, every bottle that you buy, every little single product that is put on the shelf is made by workers around the world that they work hard to make certain type of whiskeys, bottles. They do a lot of hours in the distilleries. So it's not easy, okay? It's not easy. So when I do say that I don't like showing bad stuff, I just don't like showing bad whiskeys. I don't like showing bad products at all. It's just how it is. I just kind of feel bad to the point that I'm saying that this is not a buy. You understand what I mean? But anyways, you know what? Hey, I got to turn this up. I got to turn this up a little bit. Come on now. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. We're about to do this. I have an issue, though. My issue is that I don't practice these streams. I don't practice these streams, and I don't know if any of these bottles are going to fit because I only buy the big bottles. These are the worst of the worst. I mean, I'm not going to say the worst of the worst, but to buy a small bottle of these, it's like shooting yourself in the left leg. It's like shooting yourself in the left leg. You have to buy the big boys. So here we go. I'm going to start putting them on the screen. Let me see if I can actually fit them on the screen. If not, we're going to have to put maybe the small bottle. Okay, let's start with this one. Okay, so we're going to put this one on here. Let me see. Hopefully. Okay, that fits. That's good. That fits. Let me put the worst bottle that I hate. Oh, man. Jesus! Now, you guys probably ask yourself, why does this man always scream Jesus? Why does this? Because I need Jesus right now. I need Jesus. Here we go. Oh, shit, it does fit. It does fit, doesn't it? That's cool. Okay, anyways, I have to put 2 more on here. I gotta put 2 more on this son of a gun. Let's see if we even fit it on here. And for all of you that do not know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the point where I let you guys run the chat room. You guys are officially running the chat room. The moment I see a super chat, I'll give you a huge shout out. The moment I see a super chat, I'll give you a huge shout out so big your neighbor gonna hear it. But I'm gonna say this, if you haven't already, please follow on Instagram. You don't have to. Not forcing you, but I am forcing you to hit that upvote button for the stream, okay? Please do me the favor. I'm gonna turn into old man. Hit the vote button for the stream, it helps out. And if not, I'm just gonna have to call you guys animals. Hit the like button for the stream, you animals. Anyways, let me make sure that I find this other whiskey. You know what? I think I have this. There you go. By the way, I have never bought a small bottle of Old Forester. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I have never bought myself a small... Wait a minute. Why is it? Why does the lighting... Time out. I'm having some lighting issues. Why does the lighting... that's weird. Let's check this out. It's like a magic trick. Lighting? No lighting. Maybe. Put it here. How's the light? I think it's good. Okay. Now I have an issue. I have a big Buffalo Trace. I don't have the small one. Ah! Shit! I have the big one! How am I gonna fit this son of a gun on here? Jesus! You see, when I scream Jesus, I'm looking for Jesus. I need Jesus. Reaper Crew! Over here, Bob Loves Whiskey started off with the super chat on here. This might be the biggest super chat today. Let me say this, super chats have been pretty hard. So for any of you that send super chats, I'm going to tell you, I am going to feel so just every single super chat you guys send on this stream today. I'm going to feel like if my birthday cake is literally right in back of me. But I'm going to tell you, this weekend is my birthday. Over here, Bob Loves Whiskey says with a $5 super banger. He says, let's get the super chats going for this old man. Jesus! What I'm talking about! Shoot! Anyways, I do have a little bit of a dilemma. I can't fit all of this in the screen. So what I'm going to have to do is, I'm going to have to take this one away. This is huge. I love huge things. I have big stuff. I only rock with big stuff. So you know what? We're going to have to put this one back. Let me put this big one. We can put that one there. And then we could also put shoutouts to Bob Loves Whiskey. And we can put that one right there. I don't know what you think. You think that's appropriate? I think we're good. Now, unlike any other stream, I think we're the only stream that actually pours and does everything in front of you. All the other streamers, all the other YouTubers, they're pouring apple juice. And I'm over here pouring the real stuff. Ha ha ha! Checkmate. By the way, I will tell you, Bob over here says, YouTube has been slow of lately. Yeah, man. That's what happens, man. The moment, Bob, the moment I say no homo, the whole world just collapses. It's just what it is. And anyways, so for all of you that do not know what a blind is, each one of these classes has a BT. That doesn't mean big titties, okay? Please understand, BT does not mean big titties, okay? It means Buffalo Trace. You sick son of a guns. And then over here, we have Weller. You all know what Weller is, okay? That is how the blind goes. And here we go, right here. This one is backwards. This is the worst bottle that we have here, Wild Turkey. Jesus! I hope this Wild Turkey gets last place. Anyways, have that one there. And then we have over here, you see me riding. I did this like last minute. Old Forester. I thought this said old man for a second. Oh, it says Old Forester. That's cool. Cool. Okay, so let me put, okay, so this one's Weller. This one's right here. This one is BT, big titties. Over here. This one over here is Wild Turkey, Gobble over here. And then over here we do have Old Forester. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so for some of you, if you've never been here, I'm gonna say this because I do know that we have you guys laughing. Nick, I see you, Nick. I usually don't I never had like comments like this. But this is the beauty of my streams. I'm not an ordinary streamer like your other whiskey connoisseurs that are so professional to the point that they just have to tell you the mash bill. You know what? They tell you the history lessons. Ain't no history lessons here, my man. Look, we jumping in the Ferrari. We're riding the Ferrari. We're getting back, and we're showing you, hey, this Ferrari is fantastic. It's amazing. It goes to 220 miles per hour. I feel it on the curves. The tires feel amazing. The clutch is amazing. Just feeling all in. Oh, man. The seat is feeling good. I tell you how it is. Like if I'm a real NASCAR driver or if I'm an F1 Formula driver. Okay, that's how we roll it out here. So for all of you watching, hey, I'm going to say this, okay? We're going to start this off. And as a peasant, I'm going to put some peasant music. And if you think I'm eating bread, son of a bitch, you caught me. I'm eating some bread too. I'm a peasant. I'm a peasant out here. So far today on this stream. Shout out to Sheila. Sheila sent super chat earlier, $10 super chat. And Bob now with the 15. I got $15 on the day. I'm gonna tell you, Bob, thank you so much. Anyways, let's start pouring these things. Oh man, I feel like I just went down the mountain. You know, as a peasant, sometimes you have to go down the mountain. You get your best whiskey, and your best whiskey is Wild Turkey 101. Oh God, ladies and gentlemen, that's the peasant music. We're gonna have to change it up because I don't feel like a peasant anymore. Anyways, the point of the matter is, hey, we're gonna do this one. Now you guys are asking, how do you do this without knowing what is in the glass? Look, I know for a fact that many of you know in fact I'm not a magician, so I'm not gonna know what any of them are by tasting them. Maybe the Buffalo Trace, but currently I have a little spillage. So to make sure that this is even, let me make sure to clean this up because I'm gonna have to move it around like a magician. But the best part is that you guys get to see this all live. Look at this. What a spill. What a spill in aisle 2. What a spill in aisle 2. You know, somebody could be walking on here. Ah, shoot! Somebody could be walking on here. Just trip over. Just trip over there. Just slip on here. Anyways, here we go. Time to mix some of these up. And for all of you watching, if you have never done a blind like this, my recommendation for some of you, okay? I'm doing this for all of you. I do know my celebration birthday is this weekend, so understand. I want you to be drinking at least one of them while you're watching the show Saturday. So I have to do this for you guys, and let's move this around, okay? More of this moving. By the way, watch community! Watch community! Let me move this around just a tad bit. I don't know what's what. I hope to God I get the BTs. I get the BT first. I want the BT! Where's the BT? I need the BT. I need the BT. Where's the... That's the first one I want. I want the BT. Big BT. BT. Buffalo Trace. I'm joking. You know what I meant. Anyways, I kind of lost track of what the hell I'm doing here. You let me know if this is enough. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. I'm feeling dizzy. Okay, so here we go. I think I did good enough here. By the way, we have the Weller here. We have the Old Forester here. His son of a gun, Old Forester. And let's take off this little banner over here so you can see the juice. Let's show you the juice. This is apple juice, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to drink some apple juice out here. Look, sometimes you gotta drink apple juice at night, and this is what we're doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you the proofing on each one of these. You got Old Forester. You can buy these on your shelf, $100. You also have over here Weller Special Reserve. This is $90. Okay, also, what did I say, $90? Man, I'm sucking apple juice already. Buffalo Trace, 90 proof, and 101. Okay, the worst bottle in the screen, 101. Wild Turkey 101. If anybody says otherwise, well, just you know what? If anybody says Wild Turkey's the best, time them out. Time them out, boys. Time them out. Anyways, the point of the matter is, Wild Turkey to me is fabulous, but I feel that Wild Turkey is more, if anything, I think it's more for, God damn, shoot, time out. This is Reaper Coo. You know what time it is, Reaper Coo. We're number one all day. Holy heavens. Now, if you don't know Adventures, she's part of the thumbnail. And if you saw the thumbnail, well, I had an idea, a brilliant idea, because my goddamn brother is Albert Einstein. Anyways, over here, Adventurers with a $20 super schmacker, she says, Reaper, hey! She says, Reaper, hey! I see you got the good juice on the screen tonight. Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, this isn't really like the best juice in the world. This is the peasant. We're drinking peasant stuff out here. But no, man, to be honest with all of you, I have to give you this. There's not YouTubers out there that are showing you this. And to me, I feel I have to go back to the roots. And to go back to the roots is to show you what is the best whiskey on here at a Volvo. Now, this is blind, as you all saw on here. You saw the blind currently, how I moved it around like a magician. And I'm going to tell you, I haven't bothered to even want to know which is which, because to me, if I try to find out which is which, let me just say this. I'll be defeating the purpose of the stream and defeating the purpose of my own time. Do you understand? Cheating for anybody out there. If you're cheating in YouTube, if you're just a cheater in general, you go through Pokemon games cheating, you go through Nintendo games cheating all your life. If you're one of these son of a gun losers, you're gonna stay a loser. You're gonna stay fit place participant. And here we don't do that. Here we do the opposite. So Reaper Coo, don't forget Reaper Coo, we're number one. all day long. And for all of you watching, please, if you're watching, do me the favor, hit the upvote button for this, please. And if you want a little bit of consolation, look, I'm going to let Leonardo DiCaprio tell you right there, over there, right here. Right over there. Hit the like button for the stream. Adventurers, thank you so much for this one. Currently, she's the biggest super chatter on the screen today. She is the king. She's the queen of the hill so far on the super chats. And let's start this puppy up, okay? So here we go, okay? Let me put this. Let me see. Maybe I should do this one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first one, okay? Let's start with the first one. And for all of you watching, this is live stream. So if I drop this, the game's over. No big deal. If I drop this, no big deal. We can start over again. Anyways, here we go. Let's nose this one out for all of you. Let's nose this one out. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is good. That is phenomenal. I get a good amount of oak on here. For some reason, I get almost like a, if I can say, like a little bit of a corn. I drank 2 whiskeys today, and this doesn't remind me anything of that. And let me just say this, for some of you that have been here before, you understand how the blind game works. And I'm gonna repeat after myself again for all of you, because I think some of you don't know how it is, but I'm just gonna make sure that you guys know. Okay, for anybody that just walked in here or you're just watching now, okay, if you want to know more about how we play this game, we basically, how you saw, we pour each and every one of these glasses and we mix them around like Houdini. As soon as we start mixing around like Houdini, now is when this party we're starting the party. We're going to nose them out, we're going to try them out, and we're going to place 1 through 4 out of all of these. And so for all of you, this is going to be a fantastic moment for some of you, because some of you have probably never had any of these. And maybe it'll give you a little bit of a, how can I say, a little bit more incentive to buy some of these bottles. So anyways, let's go on and let's try the first one for all of you. I do know that many of you, this is your favorite time to be on most of these streams to watch. And so I might be doing more of these at nighttime for all of you, because I do know that many of you want this at night, especially when you just get home. It's just something for all of you, and hopefully you enjoy this stream. And for anybody that super chats on this stream, hey, you guys are the MVPs. There's a reason why we have wrenches on here, is because you all support on here. So here we go. Okay, let's try the first one out. And for the people in the chat room, thank you for being part of the chat room. Let's start with this off. Here we go. First one, and the juice looks like apple juice. Let's just say that, okay? So let's nose this one out for all of you. Cheers to all of you. Let me try this. That one's actually pretty nice. Now I'm gonna tell you, the oak note really does come through a lot on that one. I'm gonna say, I think maybe a little bit too much. It almost reminds me of an oak note that was very similar to what I had today. I'm going to say this. This is very, very similar of what I had today. I don't remember what I had today, but it's very similar. The oak note is very almost like toasted. I had a whiskey earlier that reminded me of that. So for all of you that do not know, toasted oak note, usually it's almost like it gives it a richness onto the nose. There's also orange on here. Jesus, come on, man! What is this? What is this, BT? What is this, BT? I mean, I only asked for BT. I only asked for BT. I want the BT, the big titties. I don't know. Maybe this is not Buffalo Trace. I have a good amount of rye here. Rye spice on here. Man, this is nice. Vanilla's really there. I get a little bit of spices on the nose, and you know what? One thing just takes over is that oak note. The oak note is something nice. And so for all of you, here we go. We're gonna try this out. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. Let's try this out. Oh man, that's good. That's nice. But one thing okay, that's nice. But one thing that is, oh wait a minute, that was my first jab at this. Wait a minute, there's a lot of spices on there, a good amount of spices just coming through. It's coming through to the finish too. This reminds me of something that I know very well. Anyways, let me try this again. The one thing about this that I'm currently not enjoying, when I have something with rye spice on here, the oak note is there, it's cool. But if I want something that's dominating my palate, with a lot of rye spice, I want it to be thick. You know what I mean? No homo, but I want it to be thick. Okay? I want the liquid to be a little bit viscous, a little bit thick. Jesus! Got a super chat in the house! Oh man, I'm turning on! Shane over here, $20 schmackaroos, $20 schmackaroos. Blind ain't no game. I can't see. Cheers! That's a good super chat, man. That's a good super chat. You see, gentlemen, this is why I am officially gonna retire the afternoon shows and just do night time. But I can't see shit. I can't see. I'm legally blind. I can't see. Anyways, let me go back to this palette. Currently, we're still a little bit down. So, anyways, the point of the matter is, the rye spice is it's a little bit overwhelming, and I shouldn't say overwhelming. It's good. The rye spice is good, but the problem is it's a little bit thin. This whiskey is a little bit thin, and that's what bothers me on here. Let me try this again. Oh, you can taste the corn. There's a corn. There's a full corn now that I had it this time. It is nice, but the oak note, I'm telling you, the oak note, it's starting to taste a little bit different because now the rye spice is just coming through, flowing. You can taste the vanilla on here. I'm actually getting goosebumps right now having this. I'm getting goddamn goosebumps. Let me look around. Where the ghost at, man? I need a sloppy. Where the ghost at out here? Don't see no ghost. Man, I have goosebumps. What the freak is going on? I got goosebumps up in here. Let me show you. Do I have Yeah, I do a little bit. Yeah, let me see. This one over here so far, ladies and gentlemen, so far, I'm going to say this. I'm in the ropes with that one. If you like a lot of rye spice on that, you'll really enjoy that one. If you like the oak note that just kind of changes over time because the rye spice is still lingering in my mouth currently, and that to me is a deal breaker. If I want something to dominate my palate, I want everything. I don't want just one thing. Currently, I'm going to put that one on there. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one that I just tried. Please remember this. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Over here, we're gonna try this next one. And by the way, I'm gonna say this. BLB, I say you, BLB, please. If you do not know, I put you on one of the thumbnails, so I hope you enjoy that one. And also, Shane, you're gonna be on the next thumbnail that we put on any. If you send super chats, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be putting you guys in the thumbnail. So take a picture. There you go. That's good. Oh, I gotta take a picture with the watch, man. Take a picture. Wait. Take a picture. There you go. That's a good one. That's a good picture. Anyways, we're live. Let's try this next one. But yeah, man, that one I can't seem to love. Anyways, let me try this next one. Here we go. And let's see how it is. And by the way, Shane, thank you so much for the super banger. Thank you so much for the super banger. Currently on the stream, we have Adventurers, $20. Bob Loves Whiskey, $5. I see you, Bob. And then we had Shane at the end. Thank you for supporting and adding to the show. Helps out, gives me motivation, gives me a push. So here we go. We're gonna try this one out. Let's nose this one out, okay? Oh, now that, my ladies and gentlemen, now that one is super nice. Something I want. I get a little bit of cherries right there on the nose. The first thing that hits me is a big cherry hit on my nose. It almost broke my nose. This is nice. The oak note is beautiful. That's what I tend to look for. The oak note is just fantastic. This is a very in tuned palate, not palate, but nose. The sniff on. Here, you sniff this up, you're going to say, wow, la, la. Oh, la, la. Oh, la, la. You're going to say that. It's just sweet. It's beautiful. The oak note is there. And then the berries, whatever berries or cherries that I'm smelling on here, I'm smelling a little bit of cherry. It's almost like a not so ripe cherry. And that's dominating this nose. And to me, that is outstanding. I can smell also. Man, that cherry's nice. Oh, shit. Shoo! That cherry's nice, man. Holy heavens. I really like that a lot. Anyways, I'm not going to keep you guys holding up. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. Cheers to all of you. And let's try this one out and see what I think of this. I'm going to tell you, I thought it would have had cherry, a blast of cherry, but I actually have caramel right on the tip of my tongue. I also have a large amount. What is that? What is it I'm tasting? I don't even know what that is. What the hell's that I'm tasting? What the hell is that? A pickle? Is that a pickle that was just stuck in my tooth? We're going to try this one again. That was a complete... Let me try this one again. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Wow. That's really, really nice. And by the way, I had to show you this. Look at the glass. Look at how oily the glass is. I don't know what this is, but look how oily the glass is. Now, you all know Buffalo Trace is very oily. Old Forester is also oily. And Wild Turkey is pretty oily. It's not that oily, but this is you got some oils on the glass. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go back to this because I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit left and right with a little bit of different flavors on here, and I'm trying to figure out one of them. But I do taste the. There's a pepper hit that's just throwing me off a little bit, and I'm trying to figure out it. I'm trying to tune into more notes. So let me try this one again. Cheers, all of you. This is good. This is really good. Pepper notes are just flowing through. I'm getting almost like the oak note is it has spices. That oak note. It seems it's very nice. It's thicker than the last one. And also, I love thick stuff. By the way, I love thick stuff. Look at the glass. How beautiful the glass is. It's a little bit. It's coating the walls. It is coating the walls. It is looking fantastic. And currently, I don't know which one is officially... Currently, the last one I had is last place so far. But this one right now is outstanding. I still have the pepper notes on here. They're just lingering on my tongue. I really, really like this a lot. Let me try this one again. Cheers all of you. Cheers all of you for all the 200 people watching. Thank you so much. Oh, outstanding! It's almost like this whiskey is thick. It's not thick, but it's like You just put some maple syrup in your mouth, a little bit thick. You know what I mean? Like just a tad bit thick. You know how the maple syrup is? It has a thickness. It's just like viscous, but not too viscous. It's like it just shows that this whiskey is well made. And I'm gonna say this for all of you watching. I have to put this one at number 1 currently. Okay, so we're gonna put this one over here. This one's in last place, and these are the 2 that I haven't had so far. So currently, these are the 2 that I haven't. So far, this one is first place. I don't know what that one is. That one is phenomenal. And you're asking me why is it phenomenal? Well, I still have the finish that is just lingering. It's nice. It doesn't have a bunch of. How can I say? The last whiskey was just thin, very thin, and just too much rye spice on there. Just this one, man. The caramels were there. I couldn't find a vanilla officially. Couldn't find a vanilla. But from what I had, it was phenomenal. Really good. But anyways, I'm going to say this. We're going to go on and try the next one on here. I'm really, really looking for this next one. Now, which one? I'm gonna ask the chat room. And which one do you want me to do? Right one? The right one? Want me to do the right one? Do you want me to do the left one? Let me know in the chat room which one you want me to do next. And while you guys do in the chat room, tell me what you want next. By the way, Shane, I'm going to give it to Shane or Adventurers or Bob Loves Whiskey. I'm going to give it to any of them. If I don't see a comment, the right one or the left one, let me know because I'm doing this blind and I have to drink a little bit of water, okay? Let me drink a little water. Oh, man, that's good. Oh, man, that's good. That water, oh. Oh, man, that's good. Over here, Shane. Whatever you say, Shane. Whoever says it first. I'm trying to be Family Feud out here. Whoever says it first. Don't make me put Steve Harvey on the screen. Don't make me put Steve Harvey on the screen. And by the way, huge shout outs to anybody that has super chatted on the stream. Huge shout outs to you. And by the way, this is Adventures. She's the one in the thumbnail. Repeat after me. She is the one in the thumbnail. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let me. I'm gonna do the one to the right because I always go right. Okay, I never go left. I always go right. So here we go. I'm gonna try this one out here. Okay, let's try this one out. Let's sniff this one out, yeah? It kind of seems wrong to say sniff this one out. Oh, Forrester? What you mean? She says, oh, Forrester. She says, oh, Forrester. You know what that means? That means that, it's either she drank a lot. It's either she drank a lot or they're talking about something. But anyways, we're going to try this one out. Cheers to all of you. Cheers to all of you. For all of you watching, please do me the favor if you haven't. Don't be lazy, okay? If you lazy, you don't belong in the Reaper crew. Hit me with an upvote on the stream. It helps out a bunch. I'm trying to figure out if there's actually an algorithm in the live streams, and that's what we're doing here. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you can do me the favor, don't forget to hit the upvote button, okay? Please do that because it is a big thing. So anyways, here we go. We're gonna sniff this one out. So here we go, okay? Let's try this one out. Shit. Holy shit. Okay, cheers. I'll see you guys. Let me say this. Out of all the ones I just had just now, this is the one that has the most dominating nose with vanilla. This is the most dominating nose with vanilla. Holy shit. Damn. This is real vanilla. You could smell the vanilla just coming and just ripping out of this glass. You can also smell the caramel on here. Caramel vanilla is what I smell on here. Very nice. Very nice. Very elegant. Wait a minute. I think this is one of the ones I had earlier today. Holy. I do smell the honey. Very similar to what I had today. And I have to say this. This is gonna be a hard stream. Holy shit! This is gonna be a really hard stream. Okay, I have to go for this one. You know what? Cheers to all of you. I have to try this one out and see how this is. Okay, let's see how this is because hey man, what is that saying that I said the other day? I said a saying. I think it was the other day. I said, "Hey man, if you a fatso and you buffet, you ain't gonna wait for the waitress. You're gonna go straight to the food." And I think sometimes when I have whiskey in front of me, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear the diddly. I want to taste the whiskey. Just like if you have a Ferrari in front of you, if you have a Porsche in front of you, if you have a motorcycle in front of you, if you have the chance to drive a Bugatti. You don't want to hear what the owner has to tell you. Just get in. Yeah. And we're going to get in here, okay? Here we go. Oh, man. This has nice fruits. But I'm going to tell you what. What is it? The last one I had? The last one I had can't beat this, okay? As a matter of fact, no way, it can beat it. I'm sorry. It can beat it. This one had darker fruits. This one to me seems like it has lighter fruits. This is nice, man. This is outstanding. This is really outstanding. The vanilla's there with the spice. And as I told you on the last, what is it? The ones in last place. This one was last place. What killed it for this whiskey was it the spice, rye spice. You might as well just forget it's even a bourbon. I mean, to the point that the rye spice was dominating all of the palate, and I couldn't enjoy most of it. You understand, when you have a bourbon whiskey, you want those fruit notes on there at times. You want some, brown sugar. You want some caramels that just stand out. And to me, this is the reason why currently this is still last place out of the two that I've had. And let me try this one again because this one's actually really, really good. Really outstanding. Man. That's really, really good. That's nice. Vanilla just coming through. The oak note is perfect. I can taste the oak note, and there's a little bit of spices on here. Very nice. And I'm trying to figure out what that one note I'm tasting right now. And I'm starting to think it's the same thing that I nose out. But you know what? I'm going to say this is fabulous. This is really, really good. I'm going to have to put this one in. Currently, I think I'm going to have to put that one in second place. That one is phenomenal. That one's really, really good. Jesus Christ, that one's good. And for all of you watching, let me say this. If some of you are behind in the chat room, it's all good. Everybody makes mistakes. Look, if you have this is an adult show, right? Yeah, this is an adult show. Cool. We have 200 people watching. Cool, that's cool. Look. When this is an adult show, sometimes you make mistakes on the chat room and you press pause. And if you press pause, you're behind maybe 5 minutes or maybe 30 minutes. Maybe you're back 30 minutes. It happens to me all the time, okay? Some of you don't understand. For the women, they tend to call and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I butt dialed you. My bad. My ass is too big. My bad, I butt dialed you." I get it. For us gentlemen, we do the same thing. "I'm sorry, my bad. I dig down, dude. I got a huge one. I'm sorry, my bad, ladies. I didn't mean to." Because I have my phone right on, So I'm going to tell you, for all of you gentlemen, this is an adult show. We can say whatever we want here in the chat room. You can say whatever you want to. As long as you're not racist, as long as you don't say anything too out there. I don't want anybody in the chat room saying that you got some. I don't want anybody in the chat room saying you got some urgency, some booty out here. That's what I don't want in the chat room. But if you consistently say it and you say, "You know what? I'm so sick and tired of talking about booty. You know what? I want some pizza with some pineapple." That, my man, might get you timed out. Pineapple on pizza, That's a discrimination. That should be a hate crime. That should be a hate crime to the Italians. If you put pineapple on a goddamn pizza, you might as well put a pickle. You might as well put a pickle on that son of a bitch. As a matter of fact, you might as well put ham, pickles, and pineapple if you are going to disrespect these poor Italians. That if it wasn't for these poor Italians, maybe the war wouldn't have been won. Have you ever thought of that? I'm going to say shout out to the Sicilians, okay? Shout out to the Sicilians because the Sicilians are the real deal, okay? The dudes are the real deal. They're part of the south part of Italy. Those are the real deal. The other Italians, they ain't the real deal. Anyways, the point of the matter is, let's go on with the other glass, okay? Cheers, all of you. Let's nose this one out. You know, I just realized me saying nose this one out doesn't sound right. It sounds like I'm going to say something else. But for some of you, hey, I hope you have been enjoying this whole stream. I'm sweating my ass off for all of you. And currently on the stream, I am still happy to the point that you guys sent me super chats because it's been a difficult month. This weekend is going to be my birthday weekend, so I have to repeat that so many times for all of you because I will tell you, I want to be opening up some gifts. I have some subscribers that have sent me some things. I've also opened one recently, so for all of you, I will tell you, hey, it's going to be a fun time, a very, very fun time. Anyways, cheers to all of you. Let's nose this one out. 190 people here watching. Thank you for all of you watching. 190 people. For you, 190 people, I hope you have a wonderful day. And don't forget to cut your nails because at the end of the day, if women see you with long nails, they think you're scratching your ass, okay? You don't want the women to think that. So anyways, here we go. Let's nose this one out. Oh, shoot. Oh man, this is good. Ladies and gentlemen, I just went into a goddamn forest full of oranges. This is an orange bomb in my goddamn nose, and it's fantastic. I really love this. This nose is absolutely phenomenal. I really like this. Holy shit. The orange on here is phenomenal. It reminds me almost like an orange creamsicle. I don't know. Is that what it is? Orange creamsicle? I remember in the 90s when I used to drink in the 90s I used to use, what am I saying used to use? In the 90s, I used to eat candy. And sometimes I didn't want candy, so in the 90s I wanted a lollipop, and most of the time an ice cream lollipop. I think it was called orange dreamsicle or creamsicle. Don't know what it is, but I'm going to tell you, it kind of reminds me of that because you have the vanilla on here, you have the orange, the mix, well, amazingly mixed. The caramel on here is just so amazing. I'm going to say this is a fantastic nose. It is almost perfect, but the problem currently is that the nose of number one is fantastic too. So I don't know from number one to this one. I don't know, number two is good too. Let me nose this one again. Oh, this is good, man. This is outstanding. For all of you watching, we're going to go straight into this. We're going to go straight into this son of a gun. Okay, this is a son of a gun. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at it. How beautiful. How Jesus is beautiful. Reaper Crew, I have to remind you, for the 210 people watching, we're number one. All day long, baby. All day long, we're number one. Anyways, here we go. Let me try this one out for all of you. I hope you have been enjoying this stream. Oh man, that is nice. That is nice. That is outstanding. That is good, man. It's nice. Very, very good. It's very sweet. It's nice. The rye spice on here, I can taste it, but it's not overwhelming like the last one. The oak note is tuned down. This reminds me of Buffalo Trace, the Buffalo Trace oak note. It really does. You know what? I'm just going to have to say it reminds me of the Buffalo Trace oak note. There's a distinct oak note that comes through, and the oak note definitely is not from Home Depot. It has to be from Buffalo Trace. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm wrong, whatever. The point of the matter is I feel like this is what it is. Let me try this one again. Oh, nah, man, that's good, man. That's good. Damn, that's good. That's good, man. Holy heaven, that's good. Jesus, man, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not even playing around anymore. That has to be number 2. Wait, that has to be either number 2 or number 1. Okay, I'm going to repeat myself again. That has to be number 1 and number 2. One of these are going to be number 1 and number 2 because this last one is complete dookie. This is complete dookie. Shoot. Anyways, let me try out number 1 before I even say, you know what, let me drink a little bit of water before I try number 1. Oh man, marvelous. So marvelous, that bottle. Wow. Whatever it is I just had, number 2, it was just phenomenal. Really, really good. You know what, let me make sure that I tune myself into this because with that piano, I'm going to fall asleep right now. Jesus. Almost 10 p.m. All of us have to work. Ah, shit, this music's making me want to move my ass. Let me change this up, okay? Let me change this up a little bit. I don't want to feel like I'm shaking my ass. Ain't the right mood. Okay, let me try this one. This one's good. I think we should be good. Okay, so let me try. Oh shit, let me try number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1. The nose is outstanding on number 1. Let me tell you this. I think this is why. I have this number 1. It takes me back to my childhood days when I was a peasant. When I was a peasant as a child, I couldn't afford the regular Coca-Cola Cherry. And as a matter of fact, as a child, I don't even think the Coca-Cola Cherry even existed. But the point of the matter is, you can't take this away from me, this story. As a child, I was such a peasant in the village of Lord of the Rings over there in the mountains. There's one bar that I went to. I would go to this bar all the time. And at this bar that I would go to, the waitress would know exactly what I would want. I don't know what she did to the Coca-Cola that she gave me, but she made sure that the fizz in it was so rich. She put a cherry in there every time, and she would also spray the shit out of that Coca-Cola. And for all of you watching, I'm going to tell you, I don't know what she did, but ever since I would go to that bar as a kid, when I was in the 90s, I believe I went with my mother, I always asked for the same thing. Everywhere I went, I asked for a Coca-Cola with a little splash of cherry syrup or whatever it is they had, because the bartenders know how to do it. I don't know how they do it, but it turned a regular Coca-Cola into cherry Coke. So this, to me, on the nose, it brings me back to those days. It has that cherry, that beautiful cherry on the nose. And let me try this out. Cheers to all of you. Let's try this out, and let's rip on this. That is marvelous. That is marvelous. That is just so good. The caramel there is so beautiful. It's almost like perfect. You have a little bit of pepper notes on here too. You don't have a lot of anything. You almost don't even see rye here. I don't taste no rye at all. It's just very nice, very pleasant. And let me say this, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to probably keep that one number 1. But before I do that, I have to try number 3. Let's try number 3 over here. Let me drink a little bit of water. Let me see if I can tell you why I have this one number 3. Oh man, that's good, man. I think I know why I have this number 3. Officially has a lot of vanilla. I don't want vanilla all day long every day. This is one thing I do not want all day long. The vanilla just dominates that nose. And to me, I want more. You do get more on here though. The oak note is beautiful. Nice and sweet. You get the honey on here too. But to be quite frank, I can't have vanilla coffee every morning. If I have vanilla coffee every morning, I'll go crazy. I'll turn into a serial killer overnight. I'm joking! But I'm going to say this. Let me try this out. Let me try this out. That is nice. That is nice. Holy shit. This reminds me of the vanilla Coca-Cola, but without the fuzz. This reminds me of vanilla Coca-Cola without the fuzz. The vanilla dominating again. The vanilla is dominating again on the palate. And you get a little bit also. You get a little bit of honey that I'm tasting. The caramels are flowing through. The oak note is beautiful. It's pretty there, but it's not too there. It's not overtaken. Everything is so perfect on here. But there's a reason why. Maybe we put number two compared to this. So I'm going to try number 2 right now. Here we go. Let's try number 2. Oh yeah, that nose, hey, that nose is phenomenal. That nose is phenomenal. That's good, man. Holy shit. That is really good. Let me try this more again. This is excellent. This is really good. It has everything, really. It has everything. Wow. And I have the orange, a little bit of orange tone on here. This has everything. I'm kind of in a toss-up right now. It has everything. I'm tasting those vanillas. I'm tasting also just a sweetness, a nice balance out of different things. The rye spice is also here on this one. It's not overtaking it like the last place one. The brown sugars are all there. And I have a little bit of zestiness on here too. A little bit of zestiness on here. Let me finish this up for all of you. Let me finish this up. That's phenomenal. That's beautiful. But you know what? I think we're gonna have to still keep it how it is. The one thing I'm gonna say about this that the last place doesn't have. Last place has the rye spice of this, but the only difference between this and this, the rye spice on here is zoomed up to the max. And that to me is what made this a bad. It's just a bad sipper. Personally, if I was dying and I had to put this on a wound, I would put it on a wound. I probably wouldn't put it in my mouth. I'm going to tell you this. This would be fantastic for cocktails. And now that I'm saying fantastic for cocktails, I kind of have an idea of what it might be because it has a lot of rye spice. But you know what? I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to drink the rest of this. Okay? Ah! This tastes like shit, man. What am I drinking there? Ah! Damn it! I'm like a Spartan right now. I'm like one of those Spartans. Oh! You know those, back in the days, those soldiers, they call them Spartans. I'm like a Spartan right now. I just got hit in the goddamn throat with a goddamn arrow. Shit! Straight dookie in the house, man! That is last place. 100% last place. You're probably asking, why is it last place, my friend? Please tell me. I'm watching. I want to know why it's last place. Okay, you nerd. Okay, you nerd. I'm going to tell you why. If you're watching, you nerd, I'm telling you. Last place because too much spice. Too much rye spice. It dominates everything. If I want something that dominates my palate completely with that rye spice, I would rather drink a rye whiskey. If I drink a bourbon whiskey, I want the notes to be all even, all perfect. I want... I'm getting burps. This shit is garbage. I gotta figure out what that last... It has to be... Oh man, that shit's so bad. Oh. Anyways, hey, look. Let's be a little professional on here. Oh my god, imagine you're doing a stream and there's a I don't know, there's somebody that loves this whiskey over here. You know what I mean? Somebody loves this whiskey. They're the die-hard fan. They have a tattoo on their left cheek. They even have their girlfriend tattooing their left arm with that whiskey that I'm about to show you guys. At the end of the day, let me just say this, okay? When it comes to these streams, I will tell you, I try to do the best I can for all of you. And I will tell you, huge shout-outs to Bob Loves Whiskey. Huge shout-outs to Adventures, and huge shout-outs to Shane. All the super chats I have been getting on the stream, thank you so much. Some people don't even get super chats, so I have to thank you. And you know what? I have to show you what last place is, because I have to take that off of the screen. I have to take that goddamn shit out of the screen. So, ladies and gentlemen, fourth place on this, I have to show you. I have to see what it is. Let me drink the rest of this, though. Jesus Christ. Somebody get me a cocktail. That's for a cocktail. Let me see. You know what? I kind of want to know what the guess is. What do you guys think last place is? Shane over here says 101 for sure. 101 for sure. What do you guys all think in the last class? What it is? I do know a lot of you are laughing. I'm glad you're laughing. At the end of the day, it's all about a good time. If I'm giving you a good time, that's all that matters. Jesse, I see you, Jesse. That's a cool little. Did you draw that? That's cool, man. That's cool. Farmkey says 101. And then Bob Loves Whiskey over here says, I'll be shocked if it's 101. I think everybody knows what the worst whiskey I think is, and that's why I never show any of you it. But I have I have a hard feeling it definitely is Wild Turkey. BLB says Weller's last place. I don't think Weller has the rye spices, so for all of you, remember these notes and remember the tastes, because it helps you out too in the future whenever you try any of these, or if you're buying these things. If you like a lot of rye spices, you will probably like this last bottle. So BLB, I'm going to tell you, you know what, we're going to go on, we're going to try this, and we're going to see what this is about. Okay, so here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you what is the last place. Let me put something on here. Let me put a good little beat on here just to make sure you guys feel like you guys are at the mall shopping. If you guys feel like you're at the mall shopping, I just officially did my thing. Over here, Adventure says it's going to be Weller. Adventure says it's going to be Old Forester. Adventure says Buffalo Trace. And then Adventure says 101 last place. let's see. The most expensive bottle we have here is actually Buffalo Trace. The most expensive bottle, this one's $50. I think this one is, I think 30 something dollars. I think it is $38. This one over here, Wild Turkey 101 is $36.99. As a matter of fact, I got it for a steal. I got a couple of those bottles for $34.99. And then the small one over here, that one's $24.99 MSRP. I'm only telling you MSRP of the prices. I'm only telling you MSRP on the prizes. Tater Dom over here says 101 first place. Weller Special Reserve second place. Buffalo Trace third place. Big Titties third place. Old Forester last place. Okay, so we're gonna see. Okay, last place. I still think personally. The one that I don't like is last place because it has a lot of rice buys. It just has a bunch. So here we go. We're about to show it. Reaper Crew, if you're falling asleep, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Wake your goddamn ass up, mother. Wake your ass up, Reaper Crew. Hell yeah, we're number one. Okay, so here we go. Are we ready to boom this one on the screen? Ladies and gentlemen, last place. It goes to... Look, I'm kind of scared. Oh, shit. Look, I'm kind of scared that this might be Buffalo Trace. Because, I had some olives. Like, maybe, 2 hours ago? I don't know if I had an olive in my tooth. I'm kind of worried. Because, I'm investing this time. I don't want to have to delete the stream. If I put Buffalo Trace last place, you know what? I got to stop talking. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Last place, fourth place, the one that I'm going to say that I'd have to take off the screen will be, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, will be... Boom! What is this? Okay. Wild Turkey it is. I knew this gobble son of a gun was a piece of junk. I knew it. I knew, man. I knew. Wild Turk. I even didn't finish. I put the Turk. I didn't even finish. Typing turkey. I didn't even finish writing turkey. That's how much I hate that bottle. I was hoping it lost. And it did lose. Holy heavens. Oh, man. Let me say this. Now that I see it, it's gone, baby. Gone. Out of here. Anyways, this is last place. Let me take this out of here, too. Son of a bitches. Out of here. Strike. Anyways, third place, let me see. So we have a couple whiskeys on the screen. Make sure we know what we're doing out here. Strike! Complete strikeout! Wild Turkey can suck it. And for all of you that do not know, shoutouts to the rap group out there that long time ago, I remember there was a rap song that said suck on a lemon. And Wild Turkey should suck on that bottle. I'm gonna tell you, if you think I think it's horrible, I don't think it's horrible. Okay? And I'm to prove some of you wrong. I'm gonna have to say this, okay? I have a brand new bottle. Okay, I have a brand new bottle. Reason why I'm showing you brand new bottles because I don't want people crying. They're falling asleep. They're falling asleep thinking of nightmares that they had a dream that they bought a distillery called Wild Turkey, and that was their one favorite reason why they bought the distillery. because of Wild Turkey 101. Then comes along Reaper. Guy comes out of the woodworks. He tells the world it's horrible and the world listens to him. And they go bankrupt. You nerds, I hope you guys don't feel bad that I put that one in last place. I just feel like it's meant for a cocktail. I really mean that. So anyways, hey, let's cheer my son. Let's cheer us up a little bit. Just a little bit cheer up. Cheer up just a tad bit of cheer up. Come on. I need some cheer up, man. Money burner. I need some cheer up out here. Money burner. I need some cheer up. Sometimes you have a friend and he just does anything to cheer you up. You tell him, hey man, I feel bad. Why you feel bad? I ran over a duck here in Florida, and I just feel bad. Can you do a dance or something? Like, I just feel bad. I heard the duck go, Arr! I thought it was my brakes, but it was a duck. Can you do something for me, please? Help me out. Can you do anything? And most of the time, if you have a good friend, he's probably gonna say, yeah, man, whatever you want. What is it you want me to do? My man, do me a favor. All I need, money burner. Just dance, son of a bitch. Just dance. Spray. No, wait. Don't just dance. Spray your eye. Spray your eye with the perfume. Do that, please. Yeah. Spray your eye. Do it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I need a cheer up. Hey, there you go. I need a cheer up. There you go. By the way, we have to say no homo at the end of that, just in case anybody's watching out there. Please. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For all of you watching, hey, we're finally going to show number 3. I'm looking forward to finding out what number 3 is. And I want to make sure that you guys have a fun time. If you're having a fun time, please, okay, just know, in fact, this is not your average stream. And these are streams that are just phenomenal. Fun streams. I hope it is for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you what number 3 is, okay? I think somebody guessed what number 3 might have been. Let me see in the chat room. I think somebody guessed what number 3 was. Let me see who it was. Adventure said number 3 was Buffalo Trace. Okay, maybe that is what it is. Also, Tater Dom, he said 3rd place was Buffalo Trace. So I think everybody thinks 3rd place is Buffalo Trace. And over here, okay, so over here, number 3, Buffalo Trace 100%. Farm Kitty says Buffalo Trace is BT. I love me some big titties. Big titties. Big BT. Big titties. Anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what number 3 is. But for all of you watching, I have to make sure that the internet's okay, it's working. So here we go. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen, to show you number 3. 1, 2, 3, boom! It's Weller. Okay. Weller, number 3. This is a Weller Special Reserve. This is currently number 3. And if you see it, here you go. There you see it. It's Weller. That is the number 3 spot. So I think you already know what happens when I have a loser on the screen. I'm going to say it's not a loser. It's fantastic. It's really good. This Weller's phenomenal, okay? It's really, really outstanding. But if you're putting it up against other whiskeys, you know, sometimes you just gotta say what it is. This one is 3rd place, Weller Special Reserve. So let's take this one out of the screen. I love the Weller Special Reserve. I really, really like it. Okay, so here we go. These are the alphas right now. These are the alphas on the room right now. And those are currently the 2 alphas in the room. And for all of you watching, hey, I hope you have enjoyed this whole stream, really. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I say it a lot. Let me make sure that all of you is the light. Please let me know in the chat room if the lighting is good. I need any of my wrenches to let me know if the lighting is good, because I can't really tell if it's good or not. Let me know in the chat room. Please tell me if it looks good or not. Let me see. I think we're good there, right? Okay, so number 2, let me see what everybody says. It's good. Okay, Element says over here, Buffalo Trace got to be number 2, OF number 1. Over here, Adventure says OF number 2, Buffalo Trace number 1. Thank you so much. Thank you. Also, I will say, again, huge shout out to Adventures, and currently the bigger super chatter is Shane. Shane is on the board right now. By a penny! And so for some of you that do not know what I do with the main streams, if I have a good stream that I have going, if you see this over here, it says Super Chat and be the king of the stream. This is like King of the Hill if you haven't played any games. The bigger person that has super chatted the most on the stream usually stays at the end of the stream. And I'm going to tell you that's how it is in every stream that I do when it dedicates to whiskey, because I've got to make sure that all of you understand, if we get more people down the line, it's not easy, but if you super chat, you'll be the king of the stream, or the queen. I do know we have queens out here like Adventures, but Shane Curley is winning the super chat game by a penny. Adventures is actually off by 5. And Bob, I think Bob went to sleep because he has kids and he has to work. He's a hard-working man. But anyways, BLB, his birthday currently was, I believe your birthday was recently. So huge shout-outs to BLB. I hope you like me that I use your photo on the recent review. Anyways, let's do... which one should I show? Which one should I show first? I'm in a dilemma of which one I should show first. Show number 2 or number 1. I don't know which one to show. But this is something for you guys to understand. Either one wins or none doesn't. You still know, in fact, that both of these are king. These are both amazing bottles to have, and especially you're paying amazing price. Let me tell you the price again for these. Okay, you're paying, I believe I paid about $38.99 for that one, I believe. And the Buffalo Trace over there, I paid about $50. It was $45.99 with tax. It comes out to $50 for a 1.75. This one's a 1.75 liter, and that's a 1.75. And I recommend any of you not to buy the small bottle. Do not waste your money on the small bottles, because it's a waste of money. Basically, it's a waste of money. You're paying $10 more or $12 more to get a better product. So, you know what? I think is it finally time for me to show it? Oh, man. I'm looking forward to this. Jesus, I'm looking forward to this. Here we go, okay? Here we go. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to show you. Who do I give it to? I'm going to give it to, let me see. Adventurers, please raise your hand. Let me know if you want to see number 1 or number 2. So I'm going to wait for Adventurers to tell me if she wants to see number 1 or number 2, which one you want to see first, and that should give you the winner. Let me drink a little water. Oh man, it sounds like I'm brushing my teeth. Adventures out here says number 2. You know what? That's a good one. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to show you number 2. And you know what? I'm looking forward to this too, because then it makes me more admire the number 1. It's just psychology. For some reason, it makes me admire number 1 a little bit more. Jesus Christ! Jesus! Tama! Oh! Turning into old man Ribbon Code! We're number 1! Well, ladies and gentlemen, BLB, Well, it's BL Brewing Company, $20 super chat, my man. I see you. He says over here, OF for the win. Cheers. It's in my glass. Love it for a daily slipper. You know what? This man knows his stuff. I have a feeling, I feel the need to say, I'm rooting for OF. I'm rooting for OF right now. Now after last super chat, I'm rooting for OF. You know what? I'm going to say this. I don't know which one will be number one. I actually want to see number one because it will make me admire it more. And that's the beauty of these streams. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to show you what number two is. And as soon as I show you what number two is, we're all going to know officially what is the winner. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce you. Okay, let me introduce you to number two. For all of you watching, I hope you have enjoyed this whole stream from the beginning to the end. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you what number two is. Shoutouts to Shane. Shoutouts to Adventures. Shoutouts to Bob Loves Whiskey. And shoutouts to the current super chatter, BL Brewing Company. I see you. Here we go. Boom! Oh shoot! BT! I thought BT would have been. I thought Buffalo Trace would have been at least. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say what it is. You know what? Buffalo Trace is fantastic. I kind of had an idea. Because. Come on, man. I'm a goddamn professional out here. I had an idea. Because, let me just say this, and by the way, before we do any of that cheering and everything, before we cheer and say any more on here, officially, we have to take this out of the way, okay? We have to move this to be number one, and we have to move this over here to be number two, okay? Buffalo Trace is fantastic. It is fantastic. It is fantastic. It is amazing. It is beyond me. It's really good. But currently, the best number one is number one. It is Old Forester on this stream. The reason why, I'm going to tell you exactly why it is number one. Okay, for all of you watching, I hope you have been enjoying everything on the stream. But there's a reason why it is number one. And you know what, Buffalo Trace, it's finally time. Buffalo Trace, I'm sorry, I have to take you off the screen. This is good, man, this is good. Let me take you off the screen. Shoot. I feel so bad taking off the Buffalo Trace. Old Forester is fantastic. It is amazing. It is really good. It is beyond me. It is just, for the price that you're paying for this bottle, it is just a marvel, okay? That's what it is. It is a marvel. It is fantastic. And I think all of you already know Old Forester, man, they make amazing stuff. So let me move this out of the way. Old Forester makes amazing stuff. Just so good. The stuff they make is just, I mean, come on, man. Let me put this out of the way. They have a rye. They have a rye that's amazing. Also, for all of you that see, if you ever see any of these, okay, if you ever see any of these in your shelf, you have to tell yourself, my man, I just watched a stream, and that stream, it seemed to be fantastic, but there's a reason why you have to buy Old Forester. It's just so good, and it's just fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on here and make sure that we have this center stage. Make sure we have some of these. As a matter of fact, boom, let me move this one. Boom. Old Forester officially is number one for the 100 proof banger of a banger. This one is fantastic. It didn't destroy the competition because Buffalo Trace is fantastic. But when you're dual blind, okay, you taste the cherry note on here. You taste the oak note on here. It's just so good. It's a really good sipper. And for the price, you can't beat it. If you cannot buy this Old Forester 100 proof, you have the option to buy these beautiful bottles. These are the best value in the game currently. If you can't find any of these Old Forester barrel strength single barrels, the other value over here is the Black Label Old Forester. Those are goddamn amazing. You're paying under $100 for those things, and these are phenomenal. Both of these are phenomenal. That one's phenomenal. And also the rye is phenomenal. So if you're new into whiskey, if you're tuning in now for whiskey, remember Old Forester. Forget about the 1924 Old Forester. Forget about the 1986, 19 whatever. Forget about all of them. I only show you the best. I'm not going to put those on the screen. Pointless. The best ones you can get are on the screen right now. And we have had an amazing stream, okay? Fantastic stream. For all of you in the chat room that have sent a comment, thank you so much for being a part of the stream. But you know what? We're gonna have to end the show very soon, like right now. We have gone through an amazing amount of blinding here, and for all of you, hey, we have done awesome. I hope you have enjoyed this whole stream. And Old Forester is the winner today. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please don't forget, okay, this weekend's going to be the birthday celebration. And if you don't know already, this is a live stream. But if you haven't already, follow on Instagram. Go follow on Instagram. And also, remember, okay, it helps out when you hit the like button for the stream. So please do me the favor, hit the like button. We are still a small channel, but we're growing very fast. So ladies and gentlemen, huge shout outs to the bigger super chatter today. Bigger super chatter today will be Shane. And as a matter of fact, wait a minute, time out. Shane and BLB, both of them have been, but BLB is actually the last one, so I will give it to BLB. BLB, you're the last one on the screen. And since it's a tie, we're just going to keep it like that. Both of you are actually the bigger ones. Adventurers, thank you so much. So the Super Chat, Bob, Adventurers, Shane, BLB, thank you so much for this amazing stream and the Super Chats that I got on here. For all of you watching, hey, thank you so much for the stream, and I'll see you all. I'll see you all, Reaper Crew. Don't forget, you know what time it is. Wait a minute, time out. What time is it? Let me see. What time is it? Oh, shoot. I know what time it is. Reaper Crew. You know what time it is. Reaper Crew. Hell yeah, we're number one all day long. Hey, man, I hope you all enjoyed